Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lake Oswego High School with the LAKERIDGE Pacers coming across town to take on the Lake Oswego Lakers live here from LO on this beautiful Monday night. Final game of the regular season set to take place. A little bit of playoff implication here for the Lakers primarily. See if they can possibly vault into the number 3 position as they currently sit in 4. LAKERIDGE pretty much locked in at number 2. But before we get into all that, I want to thank our presenting sponsor here tonight, Grapevine, the art of style. Grapevine is the premier retailer bringing comfort and style together in one place for women's fashion. They make every effort to provide a fashionable, friendly, and fun place to shop with an inventory refreshed almost daily. They're down there at 310 North State Street in Suite 112, Lake Oswego, Oregon. You can check out all of their cool inventory at grapevinefashion.com or give them a call at 503-635-6009. Big thanks to Grapevine. All right, Matty Ice. Kind of a big matchup here tonight. Kind of, sort of, maybe. There's a little bit of room for Lake Oswego to move up to 3rd, possibly with strength of schedule involved. And, you know, Westland's playing Canby tonight, but Canby's fallen in the ranks. Oregon City's playing Clackamas. If Oregon City wins, they'll probably end up in the top 10, which kind of brings LO's, what is that? It's the RPI index in football, but the average strength of schedule for LO is going to elevate after this game against LAKERIDGE and if Oregon City pulls out a win against Clackamas. So we could be into like a .10 difference between them and Westland for 3rd place.
Yeah, interesting to see what ends up happening with the playoff race. But for the guys out there tonight, it's more about that crosstown rivalry, I would say.
Absolutely. This is a rivalry as old as the two schools since LAKERIDGE was built in the 70s. Ever since then, it has been absolutely fierce between these two squads. But the one thing that is unique about the Lake Oswego LAKERIDGE high school lacrosse rivalry, almost every single kid out on the field played youth lacrosse together all the way up through 8th grade. So that is something unique to LO and the youth lacrosse program that we actually think adds to the reason that both these squads are in the Final Four almost every single year. You've got that deep chemistry with these guys playing together and apart from each other, but then coming together in games like this. You know, this year, LAKERIDGE, yeah, they're a bit of a powerhouse. The LO side, definitely the underdog, but with these two squads knowing each other so well, it always ends up being highly competitive games.
Oh, yeah, I went through that program myself, and that's how I met most the people I know over on the other side of the lake there. So always a competitive game, super fun to see your friends out there and all the guys you used to play with in youth, and it's definitely gonna bring some action tonight for us.
Looking forward to that. We're going to get set with the national anthem here in just a second if they can get it going in the stadium. We'll give them an opportunity. Well, there you go. The best pregame song in the business. Lakers and Pacers getting set to face off here in just a few moments. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us here. The final game of the regular season will be coming to you through the playoffs as long as that ride takes us. Huge thanks to all of our sponsors this season. Putting it all together. Been quite the ride so far. Very unique season coming off of COVID and all the modified weirdness of last year into an actual full slate of games this season, these guys, they haven't taken an inch for granted. Every game has been hotly contested and extremely competitive this year.
Yeah, very competitive games this year. Lakers with that 13-3 record compared to the Pacers' 17-2 record. But yeah, every time out on the field, it's been a very, very competitive game from the Lakers. And tonight, I expect it to be even more competitive than it has been for most of the season.
Both squads are going to set up at the midfield line and cross them up, shake them up, and knuck them up. Both sides sitting a couple guys in street clothes for the Pacers. Haven't had him for but a couple games this season, but Jake Reichel still out. I don't know that Jake's going to make it back with what he's been battling, which is very, very unfortunate for Lakeridge because he is their face-off specialist, and another one of their huge weapons, Nolan Lawler, up on attack. Got that busted hand, couple plates and a screw. I mean, he's half man, half machine now, but it has been a rough season orthopedically for the Pacers. Set to face off, number 13 for the Lakers, Sean Erickson, against his crosstown rival, quasi-arch nemesis, number 29, Ty Cowie.
Yeah, face-off battle is going to be huge here tonight. So let's see who can get the jump to start the game.
12 minutes on the clock. Face-off. Ready with the clamp. Cowie with the kickback. Lakeridge is going to take this one. And with a touch in the box and a roll at the cage, Wilson Godfrey going right at it to begin with and then settles things back the other direction. Lakeridge in business. Matthew Wright bringing it back around to X, where Gavin Sheehan's playing behind the GLE here to start this one. Nice slide coming across, and shot goes wide from Tyler Williams. Good slide from Scotty coming across the crease.
Good defense there from the Lakers. Williams, nice dodge there, gets the step on his man, but better slide from the Laker defense.
One shot is ripped from the wing and good, number 16. Ethan Bernhardt puts the first one in for the Pacers.
And that's one of those miscommunications we were seeing the other night. The Laker defense leaving a guy wide open there. Get a look to tighten that up. It's the first one of the game, get a mulligan, and they'll look to come back stronger. But definitely need to be talking out there on defense if they're going to be successful tonight.
Cowie on the faceoff. I thought that Lakers left a little early on that one, but
close.
That was pretty close. With possession here in another round. Of note for Lake Oswego, number 1, Ethan Hecht, not in the game here this evening. Had that strained hip flexor at the end of the OC first half. Bondo with a big stop. That's some of that momentum that you need to get right here, right now for Lake Oswego with their first transition opportunity going the other direction. Jordan Phillips, that Pacer defense. Oh, and an early turnover, unfortunate there for Lake Oswego. But that Pacer D, they're intimidating. Their ability to communicate and slide and their zone play is literally second to none in the state this year.
Yeah, Pacers defense is always good, coached by Frank over there on the sideline, and it's always a challenge to try and crack that code. So we'll see what the Laker offense has brought here tonight.
Preston Stewart getting absolutely mauled down on the Lake Oswego side. Getting away from the punch, though. Sheehan with the feed to the middle. Backed it up, though, was Bernhardt. Bernhardt, who's got the goal already, thinks better of it, resets and reloads. Pacers, plenty of patience, plenty of time here. 1-goal lead with 9:45 to go in the first. Bring that replay up here in just a second. Calvin Macy playing a little defensive midi out here for Lake Oswego. Bit of a different package from what we've seen. Shot goes wide. Bondo swings it out. Easy chase down, though, for Matthew Wright. It'll stay Pacer possession.
Yeah, when you're missing a senior defenseman long stick like Ethan Hecht, it makes all the difference on the defensive end. So tonight, Bond Barnett in goal is going to have to be communicating, yelling at his guys, directing traffic, and making sure everybody's on the same page. So far, so good. Down a goal, but looking pretty solid up until this point.
Setting up a dodge up top is Williams. Williams feeds it on the wing over to number 14, Brooks Dennett. Brooks with a fanned shot wide. Good job from Cole Daly getting a stick on his hands. A little redirect on that shot. Coming across is Sheehan. Sheehan, he's got Dromgoole all over him. And then Brooks Olson stepping in. Big time shot. That one checked and falls dead. Kind of a weird corkscrew into the ground. Everybody thought it was going to go out of bounds. It just died on the vine.
Yeah, great slide there from Dromgoole. Saw him come across the crease at just the right time to make the stop there. Ooh.
Big shot on the cage. Pops right off the crossbar.
And a long possession here for the Pacers to start the game.
Number 14, Brooks Dennett, taking another look at it. Feeds it back. Good sticks in the lanes. Seth Looney now in transition the other direction. Looney trying to get it across. Gets a little help from Scotty Weiss. Scotty with the underhand pass over to Daly. Daly can't quite come out with it. Kamalian getting absolutely whacked by Wilson Godfrey over there on the far side. Still fighting for it. Pacers are going to come up with it. Not the prettiest exchange on either side, but Lakeridge comes away with it. Nias now with a clear to the far side. Intercepted and going the other direction. Transition opportunity for McGuire. McGuire puts one right where it counts. Lakers tie it up 1-1 on the Gavin McGuire transition goal.
Huge for the Lakers there to get that goal back and just taking advantage of the error there from the goalie on the Lakers side, and Gavin McGuire seems to always be the man that you find open in the middle of the field.
Hustle creates opportunity. Real quick here on the Cambia replay, the Pacer goal from a few moments ago, just the first chance we've had. Big time rip from Bernhardt to make that happen. Back to real time. Erickson with a face-off. Good kick. Going for the win. Oh, can't quite collect it. Still haven't released yet, and Pacers are going to come away with it. Now back going the other direction. Cowie got behind the line of defense. And Pacers answer with a goal of their own. Go back up by 1, 2-1, Lakeridge.
Yeah, textbook fast break there from the Pacers. Finding the man that's coming away from where the defender's sliding, and they put that one away.
Bring up the LO goal here. See if they're going super fast to these faceoffs. It's killing me. Cowie with a clamp. Sean with the body. Lake Oswego's going to come away with it. The speedster, Calvin Macy. Good face-off win at a critical time for Lake Oswego. Hanging in early here with this Pacer juggernaut.
Yeah, and this is going to be the first offensive possession, real offensive possession for the Lakers. So they're going to look to come out with all cylinders firing here.
Macy giving it a look down Broadway. He's got Cooper Kesey, one of the top poles in the state, on him. McGuire now from the wing. Rolls it, slips. Back up on top. McGuire going one-on-one with Zach Wabel.
And they double-team McGuire there. McGuire's going to have a very keen eye tonight and find the open man when they choose to do that.
Macy with his look on the feed to Kamalian and unable to collect it. I didn't quite see what the call. He must not have been able to catch it before it went out of bounds.
Didn't quite have to angle from up here, but it looked pretty close.
Jackson Henninger with it, and the best defensive attackman in the state, Gavin McGuire, creating a turnover of his own. Going to go right back with it, right on cage. Goes at Nias, and the dump on the backside is a little skinny. Shot goes wide. Oh, man. you know that Mason Fish wants that one back.
Yeah, that's a tough one, but he'll just have to pick his head up and keep going because that was
just a
as
little
open as it
thin.
gets.
So McGuire with Wable.
And here's a set play from the Lakers, something we haven't seen a
Going for
ton
the
of this
wraparound.
season.
Lakers content with letting him go one-on-one there from behind GLE. Interesting. Thought that they would have doubled down on that. I think Lake Oswego's probably expecting them to double down. Gavin realized no one was coming. Might as well take it.
Yeah.
Kabalian with the inbound. Up top to Rab. Rab finding Gunnar Olsen, and Olsen to the far side. Cole Daly. Daly coming down with Preston Stewart all over him. Preston's such a good defensive midi. Olsen, oh, he had a look. He had a little window there. But then, going against Nias, you better be sure.
Yeah, and in these big games, I was just about to say long possessions are essential, and turnovers like that are not going to help. But you want to get the best look on Cage you possibly can before you take that shot.
Set to inbound, asking for a little bit of help as Wable. Wable kicks it back over far side to Nias. Nias going to walk it up. Brooks Dennett looking to cut across. Nias stretched out quite a ways.
And a quick
failure to advance?
Very quick.
Wow. Okay. I'm telling you, the faceoffs were coming quick. That was a very quick 20 count.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, Nolan Rabb coming down into the offensive zone, gets a touch in the box, and Lakers dodge a bullet there. Back on offense, Jordan Phillips feeding Kamalian on the far side all the way back around to Fish. Fish coming back up to the near side to McGuire. McGuire with that goal. We're going to bring up here on the replay in just a second. Got to go wide. Jordan with a shot. Good backup from McGuire. Good rollback and a nice poke check. Ball on the turf. Great turnover created by the Pacers. Daly tried to put a move on, and that poke check just put it right out of there. Fight on the sideline. It's going to go Pacer direction here and back in the offensive zone. Looking to come across Gili right at Bondo. Skinny shot.
Oh, we got a helmet off.
We got a helmet off on a little bit of a tumble there.
Don't see that very often.
No, it does help if you actually buckle your chin strap, though. 4:01 to go, 2-1 ball game. Pacers on top of the Lakers.
Yeah, and we're going to get a full shift change here from both sides.
Matthew Wright bringing it in. Brooks on him. Brooks, just a sophomore out there, plays with such poise. Can't even drive, but he's definitely driving the defense here tonight. That kid been outstanding when called upon this year.
Yeah, definitely some big shoes to fill tonight, but he stepped up to the task so far.
In for the Lakers, a little bit of defensive mini action. Thomas Anderson, number 17. So some personnel packages here that are definitely different. Tyler Williams with it. He's got Seth Looney on him. Williams going to back Looney way out.
Tons of space.
Lots of room, lots of space. The feet on the crease, looking. Going for it. Nice deflection and check in the middle. Are they going to flag Dromgoole on that?
I believe so.
Must have had his hands apart if this is a cross check. I thought it was a good deflection. Way to hold space and own it in there. We'll have to take a look at that in a few moments. But before that, can be a Health Foundation replay on the Laker goal from a few moments ago. Scotty with transition, the dunk from Gavin to make it a one-goal game. At that point, all tied up at ones before Lakeridge scored a few moments later, which we will bring up again in just a couple moments because these guys are hustling tonight. Making it tough for us to keep up.
Yeah, and the Pacers come out here in the extra man offense. Looks like it was a 1-minute personal foul on the Lakers. So they are moving that ball quickly, looking to get a set play going. Oh, and the Laker defense looks confused.
Oh, and going low. Bondo thought he had it. Slipped right underneath the split legs. 3-1 Lakeridge. All right, replay here of the goal from a few minutes ago at this point now. Nice feed to the wing, good double tap, and just a wheel And a nice bounce shot going low underneath. Didn't have a lot of room to operate there, but that was a good look from Lakers. That was 2 goals ago now. It is 3-1. Pacers on top following the man advantage. Erickson with a brilliant face-off win. Just absolutely confused Cowie on that one.
Yeah, that's his first win of the night, and a good time to have it after that Pacer goal.
For folks at home that don't know, Erickson, this is the first season he's ever taken face-offs. So it's been a trial by fire, to say the least.
And the Pacer defense is so good at sagging off their men on the backside in that zone.
Rab with a wheel and a rip, unable to find it home. All right, real quick here on that Pacer goal. Nice feed, and Williams just full tilt, all the hip power, turnover, break the wrist, and rifled it. He's got such a fast shot when he's got any kind of space.
Tons of speed.
McGuire dumps it up top to Olsen. Olsen kicking it over far side. Nice little exchange. I like that little pick and roll, trying to get Pacers to switch
Olsen's
it up.
Open.
Gunner goes low. Oh, man. Great rebound. Wow. Okay, I was going to say.
Yeah, late whistle on that.
Yeah, late whistle on that sideline. That one was pretty clear. Like Oswego trying to put some pressure on here and keep it a tight game to close out the first. Minute 30. Got to think they're looking for a bit of a longer possession as well, give their defensive legs a little bit of rest.
Ooh,
good
that was
shot.
A good look for the Lakers.
Great shot, but Nias on it. Big stop from Andrew Nias. Transition opportunity with the bounce pass on the clear, coming across the midline. Looney all over it. Sticks in the lanes. Did we get it? What? Okay. That I'll tell you what. Kurt called a Bertolli-level timeout on that one. That ball was a molecule out of the stick before he called that timeout, if anything. Quick little replay here on the sideline. See, everybody was kind of hyped up about right there. Foot's out of bounds and just razor thin going the other way. Timeout on the field. Lakeridge leads it 3-1 here against the Lakers. Give us a chance to thank one of our supporting sponsors here tonight. Good friends down at Quest Investment Management Group. They're the independently owned investment manager working only large cap growth equity portfolios and asset allocation strategies for institutional clients. They're headquartered right here in Lake Oswego, Oregon, and have managed those assets for over 35 years. They're also 100% employee owned and managed, which means their ownership structure and culture ensures that their interests are aligned with those of their clients. The firm was founded in 1985, and the core group here has been together since 1990. Big thanks to Quest Investment Management Group. We also want to thank our friends up the road just a little ways there at Dick's Drive-In. Since the 1950s, when the burger, shake, and fries was already an American classic, people were hungering for something different, something more, and something faster, and along came Dick's. Opened their first drive-in up in the Seattle area. 64 years later, they're still serving up the best food and the best price in the shortest time possible, which is why they are always on the hearts and minds of all of the Seattle residents and visitors. So when you're up there heading north, maybe you're at a lacrosse tournament, make sure and head by Dick's Drive-In. Big sponsor support this year. Thank you, Dick's. Coming out of the timeout, set to bring it in, Wilson Godfrey, number 26. He's got Scotty Weiss up on him, number 26.
Check.
Scotty with a great check, ball on the ground, creating opportunities. Big push and turnover. Credit Scotty on that. He went full tilt to get that one.
All hustle from Scotty Weiss out there. That's all you can ask for out of a timeout from the Pacers on the Lakers side. Ooh, and he finds his man.
Oh, and Chameleon on the backside.
Whoa.
Thomas Anderson with the huge assist. Tommy finding Alex.
Wow.
Okay. Lake Oswego answers out of the timeout. Huge defensive play from the Lakers. Here we go, the Cambia Health Foundation replay. Here comes Tommy in frame. Feigns the shot. Just backside.
Wow.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Mason Slapper, one of the top poles in the state, gets it in the lane, and that ball just drops right under his stick. Kamalian low, dekes Nias, and puts it in.
Wow.
Erickson with another face-off win up front now. So Sean Erickson's got a little bit on Cowie. Kamalian with the catch and the touch in the box, getting doubled up on the side, and that gets poked away. Cooper Kesey, so dangerous. Such a big threat there.
Oh,
coming the other direction. Wheeling, dealing, popping it straight. Godfrey goes after Bond. Bondo says, no, sir. Lake Oswego with 8 seconds left. Bertoli looking to save that timeout, just try and get a possession across. Gunner with the feed to the backside. Ripping shot. Oh, man, if that had gone in, that would have been good. 0.1 on the clock. We'll step in, and that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. Woo.
What a hectic way to end the first quarter.
Okay,
wow.
guys. Okay. That's how it's going to go, all right?
I
better
would
not
love to
tune.
see that for the rest of the game.
No kidding. People better stay tuned on this one because it is 3-2. Pacers on top of the Lakers. 1 quarter down, 3 to go. Coming to you live from Lake Oswego High School. Couldn't do it without our supporting sponsors here, including our good friends at Olson Pediatrics. Pediatric practice located in Lake Oswego, founded by Dr. Donald Palmer in 1972. Their warm, caring atmosphere and approach to medicine ensures that they will spend the time needed to listen to you and understand exactly what you and your family need, offering evidence-based health care to your children. You can check out more about Olson Pediatrics at olsonpediatrics.com or calling them at 503-635-3743. Big thanks to Olson Pediatrics. We also want to thank our friends at Pittman & Brooks, a certified public accounting firm. They're a little different, though, than most accounting firms where they'd be looking at this year's tax returns. Pittman & Brooks, they are already neck deep into next year's returns to make sure your business is looking forward, not in the rearview mirror, because they go above and beyond the average so you can leverage your finances for the utmost business success. They are business consultants who are CPA certified and believe that nothing great can be accomplished when you settle for average. Check them out at pittmanandbrooks.com or give them a call at 503-684-9233. Big thanks to Pittman and Brooks. We also want to thank our friends at the Untattoo Parlor, located down there in the Gatsby Building on the corner of Northwest Hoyt Street and 13th Avenue in the Pearl District of downtown. They specialize in professional tattoo, otherwise known as bad idea removals, because they use that cutting-edge Kutera Enlightened laser, which has been shown to remove unwanted ink in half the time of the older machines with better clearance and much more pain-free. They give you local anesthetics so you can not feel all the discomfort that comes out of the old-school lasers. And that treatment is provided by a trained staff of registered nurses and a board-certified plastic surgeon. They're all sorts of available at the untattooparlor.com, or you can give them a call at 503-893-0102. That's where you're going to find Untattoo. Got any tattoos that your mom doesn't know about, Matt?
Got a little one on my foot, but it's not much of a tattoo.
Little dolphin down there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 3-2, second quarter underway. Erickson gets it. Cowie steals it. Coming back the other direction. Tell you what, Sean Erickson, great critical face-offs in the first quarter already. Coming out, almost pulling one out to open the second.
Yeah, the second quarter. Oh. Interesting.
So whistle on the dodge. Are we going to call a box violation? Saying both guys left early, possibly?
I'm not sure on that one.
Well, we've got Cooper Kesey coming off, and we got Jack Skates coming on. Not really sure what was going on with that call, but
no penalty.
No penalty.
Weird.
Dead ball. Pacers maintain possession. Matthew Wright in the far corner.
Yeah, it's too bad. The Pacers had a great look on Cage there.
Wright going on Olsen. Brooks, good defense there, moving his feet, not lunging, not reaching. Textbook D.
And the battle here when you have two great teams like this out on the field is just don't be the first one to make a mistake. Defensively, you are content to just let them dodge and redodge and take those shots and miss so long as the ball doesn't go in the goal. And the moment they make a mistake, you pounce on it. But same thing goes offensively. You're waiting for the defense to make a late slide, not make a slide, make some sort of error.
Oh,
like
and
that.
Sneaks one in the inside corner. Pacers back on top by 2. That was a heck of a goal by Sheehan.
Yeah, he just beat his man from X, and not much you can do there if you're Bondo in goal, and just a great finish from Sheehan.
Wow, look at this. Nowhere to go. Bond anchored on that low corner. Sheehan bounced it right at his foot.
Wow.
That was just a brilliant, brilliant play shot. Pacers with possession again going the other direction. 4-2 lead here with 10:40 to go in the second quarter. Gavin Sheehan. Errant pass, and Lake Oswego's going to capitalize on that. And here come the Jets. Ooh. Calvin Macy turning on the afterburners. Feed to the backside. Double tap going to Kamalian. Kamalian goes low, high over Nias, and he puts one in. Alex Kamalian. Are you kidding me right now?
I don't know what's gotten into the Lakers here tonight, but all 3 of their goals have been just spectacular. What a shot from Kamalian there, going low to high, and just finds that top left corner. What a great shot from Kamalian.
Macy, game changer with that speed. Good dish to the wing. Great second pass. Kamalian just absolutely confused Nias, and that is saying something because Andrew just is always on that. What a great shot to make it a 1-goal game. 4-3. Lakers close the gap. Coming off of the faceoff, though, Cowie going the other way. Late slide. Cowie goes down. Bad pass. They're going to call that a shot.
Yeah. Tough call.
Okay. All right. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Interesting call there, but we'll roll with it. Bringing it back in. Matthew Wright on the far side. Here comes Jordan Phillips now.
Gets the mismatch. Oh. Good defense there from Phillips behind cage. Not ideal to have a shorty on a shorty back there.
Nice check on the shot, and that's going to do it. Lakers forcing a turnover. Big clear going to midfield all the way up to Looney. Looney's got to get on top of a step ladder to go get that one. He's off the other direction. Little midi back opportunity for Seth. And timeout, Lake Oswego. I like that timeout.
Mm-hmm.
You got a little bit of a weird personnel package with the midi back situation. You're down by 1. You got 9 minutes plus in the third or the second quarter here. That's a good. Let's just chill everybody out and get a long possession here. Timeout by Bertoli.
Yeah, great way to get the momentum going in your favor.
Well, they take a timeout, gives us an opportunity to take time to thank one of our supporting sponsors here tonight, Aesthetic Dentistry of Lake Oswego. They provide their guests that comprehensive dental excellence in a friendly, relaxing, caring atmosphere because, the dentist can be stressful, but they do it and give you the optimal health, beauty, and comfort that you, as a patient, should come to expect from your dentist. Dr. Bowden is dedicated to providing guests with that dental excellence because he's got a wonderful staff with the utmost care and treatment focus for you on your individual needs. They're down there at 17720 Gene Way, Suite 200 in Lake Oswego, or you can give them a call at 503-675-7300. Big thanks to Aesthetic Dentistry. I don't play favorites with the sponsorships, but Matt, do you understand how much I love Momo Sushi? Momo Sushi, their singular focus in life is to provide the best quality food, the best sushi in the casual, super family-friendly dining atmosphere down there in Mercantile. They're 3970 Mercantile Drive, Suite 180. They're open Monday through Friday, 11:30 to 10 p.m., Saturday 3 to 10, and Sunday 3 to 9. They've got the best happy hour. You can sit with your family at any time, having all kind, entry-level sushi all the way up to the advanced, the super, super weird stuff that I like. Momo is one of our absolute favorite places, and this is not even close to an on-the-script sponsor read. We are absolute fans and fanatics of Momo Sushi, and so happy that they came out to give us a hand here tonight. Big, big thanks to Momo. If you don't like sushi, they got teriyaki chicken, they got yakisoba, they got ramen. Jacob's nodding on the yakisoba. The other than sushi foods they have, unbelievable. Kind of unbelievable as well as the 1-goal game here with 9 minutes to go. Cole Daly finding McGuire. McGuire over to Rab. Rab with a little stutter step, shimmy shake.
And the the Lakers just looking to get a good look here.
McGuire
Very
rolls it back
patient.
inside. That's the second time he's gotten dropped on that backside roll in front of Kesey and Wable. So a little bit of a lift on that. See what Gavin's able to do. Scotty almost snuck one out of
did
there
it again.
off of Preston Stewart.
And the Pacer offense very spread out right now. Tons of space all over the field. They are definitely going to look to take advantage of that. And here comes number 16, Ethan Bernhardt. And a great shot from Bernhardt. Puts it away. Bond didn't see it coming. Bernhardt beats his man down the middle. And wow, what a shot for the Pacers.
Big, big shot there. A little bit of insulation and breathing room for the Pacers.
It's just 2 goals, but definitely boosts their lead a little bit.
Just the big wheeling wind-up whip. Bernhardt and Tyler Williams, they both got that kind of similar, like they get off that back foot, they just load up, and they bring that heat. It is tough to spot as the goalie.
Yeah, great Dodgers as well. Both of them have been beating their men all night.
Speaking of beating his men, Erickson on the clamp and the kick with the win there early. Preston Stewart coming in for Ty Cowie. Ello couldn't quite get it, but, man, I'll tell you what, Sean's got a rhythm up front right now.
Yeah. That could bode well for the Lakers here throughout the rest of the game.
Pacers, number 7, Gavin Sheehan, wheeling it back out. Brooks Dennett taking a look at the cage from there over to Tyler Williams. Williams now feeds it.
Good slide there from Scotty Weiss. Lakers recover nicely.
Near side to Sheehan. Sheehan back to Tyler Williams. Tyler Williams has got Jordan Phillips on him. Just leaves him in the dust. Jordan bit on that little hip shake.
He did.
Back up top, Lake Oswego leaving a man open on the crease. Lakeridge not able to do anything about it. Big wind-up shot from Walker Godfrey. Not sure I like that massive wind-up there.
Yeah, not a great angle. A little bit of a rush shot there from the Pacers.
Yellow had plenty of time to recover. Calvin Macy going right
He's got
at
3 on him.
the heat. Cuts it back. Man, not just speed, but the footwork from Macy. Jordan Phillips going to get a touch in the box. He's got Wilson Godfrey on him. Ball comes back up around the horn, up top, and Lake Oswego will settle in for an offensive set here. Gunnar Olsen coming down. Nice press. Cut backside. Oh, it was right there. That was right there, and McGuire just got jammed up on the crease. Couldn't quite collect it.
It was there. I would like to see a little bit more patience out of the Lakers on offense. A lot of turnovers early in possessions. And when you're playing against a great team like the Pacers, you really got to pick your moments. So maybe a little bit more patience from the Lakers on offense here for the rest of the game.
Zach Wable bringing it across. Wilson Godfrey gets a touch in the box and slings it back to Sheehan. Sheehan back to Godfrey. Godfrey's going to set up. Beautiful night here at Lake Oswego High School. Perfect weather. And a great game so far. 5:42 to go here. Lakers on top, 5-3. Ethan Bernhardt. Go a little one-on-one with Calvin Macy.
He's so fast.
So quick. Looney on Williams. Macy gets a look. Oh, my goodness. That was a wonderful shot. Good ball movement. Lake Oswego just one shift too many to have to deal with there.
Yeah, that's a great shot from Bernhardt going low to high. And the speed that he had on that ball. Oh.
Pass back. Looney got a little overcommitted. Williams left him in the dust and just ripped it low to high off that left shoulder of Bondo. And Bernhardt with another one makes it 6-3, Pacers on top.
Yeah, and all of a sudden here, Lakers down 3 goals. They're really going to want to get one back.
Preston Stewart back in on the faceoff again. Stewart wins that one outright this time.
Oh.
And then drops it and bleeds it out of bounds. So turnover, Lakeridge.
That was very unusual. Almost like there's just a hole in his
The
stick.
hole in the stick, yeah. Trap door came right out. Brooks looking for some help. Sends it back to Bond. Bondo over to Brooks. And the way they've been counting these possessions, they're going to need to hustle here.
Yeah.
That one's going to bleed out. And Scotty was trying for it. They're trying for the exchange in the box so Scotty could go grab it, but they couldn't quite get there. I like that. Sprinting in is Ryan Carpenter. Carpenter gets a touch and earns an offensive set here for the Pacers after a couple of not so great passes from both sides. Lakeridge back in business on offense. Swinging all the way around the horn. 4.5 to go.
Great check.
Good check on a decent shot coming across, but way too much traffic. Looney now is going to have to get on his horse and get out of there because he got trapped in the corner. Lakers doing a good job of locking off, making Seth make a decision, and that was the right one, getting it across. Dumps it off to Gunnar Olsen. Gunnar now heading down, gets a touch and a look back, and Lake Oswego going to look to set up. Calvin Macy coming right at Cam.
Yeah, and the Lakers really just haven't been able to get anything going in this third quarter. A lot of their goals in the first came off of the transition game, a lot of fast breaks. So the Lakers are going to need to switch something up here if they're going to get a nice look and a goal. Just
Daly
like
with a rollback shot and goes a little bit wide. I like that plant and stick. Cole Daly, so good on that.
He is. And if I'm the Lakers, I'm looking at matchups right now. Who's got the guy you want to go on? That's so important when you're playing a high-level team like this. You want – ooh.
Oh, McGuire going backside. No look. Tell you what, Wable doing a remarkable job getting a little bit friendly with the stick.
Yeah, not sure exactly what the call was there, but the Lakers get to keep the ball.
Cole with a rip and nice stick work on the defense there. Far side, Benjamin Glover in on that one. And a stretch from Gunnar. Oh, not quite low enough on the ground ball, but coming up big with the backup.
Very sloppy in the middle of the field there from both sides.
Dromgoole, great backup on the missed ground ball, and then turnover on the pass. Back up top now, Cooper Kesey. Tyler Williams going to slow things down here. He's got Looney on him. Good step. Shot is in and good, and Williams with another goal with 2:30 to go here. Pacers up 7-3.
Yeah, and Bernhardt and Williams tonight have just been a nightmare for the Laker defense. Beating their middies on the dodge, getting a step, and great looks on cage, and they are just able to finish. Great shot there from Williams.
Williams with the stutter. Seth goes topside. No one coming on the slide, and Williams had plenty of room going left to right in front of Bondo. Bondo had no chance on that one. 7-3 with 2:30 to go here. Fight in the middle. Sneaking in and sneaking out with it, Ethan Bernhardt. And Bernhardt in transition with a goal for the Pacers.
Wow. Quick goal after the last goal from Williams. So just like I was saying before, Bernhardt and Williams just turning it on here in the third quarter. Really causing problems for the Lakers.
Great identification there from Bernhardt, realizing LO out of position, stretching Bond to his limits and putting it a 5-goal lead now with 2:20 to go. Erickson smokes it on the faceoff. Transition opportunity now for Lake Oswego. Shot on goal, and Nias gets lower. McGuire had a good look there. Great faceoff win from Sean.
Really was, and it was a good look from McGuire, just unable to fool Nias.
McGuire, again, just getting all up in the business. Timeout, Pacers. Tell you what, I don't know we can even say it's underrated anymore because we talked about McGuire's defensive prowess on attack all season. But, man, Gavin McGuire, he's got a nose for that ball in transition and able to get it on the ground at least.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got a pretty good look on the replay here on the face-off. I mean, Sean just flat out beat him.
Yeah, just beat him on the clamp.
Great.
Nothing tricky about that at all.
Great clamp, great look, and Nias just showed why he's the top goalie in the state. Able to shut down the shot from McGuire. Minute 58 to go here. Pacer ball and timeout on the field. Gives us a chance to thank our presenting sponsor here tonight, our good friends right down the road. My wife, I don't know about you guys with your girlfriends, but my wife's favorite place, Grapevine Artist Style, the premier retailer bringing comfort and style together in the one spot. They make every effort to provide a fashionable, friendly, and fun place to shop. With their inventory refreshed almost daily, they're down there at 310 North State Street, Suite 112 in Lake Oswego, Oregon. You can check them out at grapevinefashion.com or give them a call at 503-635-6009. Big thanks to Grapevine.
So, short time here in the second half. Pacers really pouring it on so far. Up by 5 goals now, just coming in with a 1-goal lead. What do you think the Pacers are going to do here, Jake?
Okay. I know what Kurt and Frank probably said on the sideline, but I know what the kids are thinking on the field. This kid right here in particular, if there's a window, he's going to rifle a lacrosse ball through it. I don't think there's a chance that we have a prolonged set here without at least a couple shots by the Pacers. They want to get on top because, quite frankly, they need to. I mean, if you're on the throttle, you're not looking backwards. And keeping Lake Oswego close, crosstown rival, weird things happen. LO, notorious for 8-goal comebacks against Lakeridge. I do not think anybody on the field tonight is going to be letting off the gas at any point in time whatsoever.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
So while Kurt and Frank might want a long possession, I think if there's a hint of an opportunity here,
here comes Williams.
We're gonna see. Yeah, and he'd be the guy to do it too. Williams with the back feed to Stewart. Stewart, ooh, good stick lift in the middle. In a little bit of trouble now. Jordan Phillips loses it in the lights. Coming out with it is Tyler Williams. Williams the feed on the crease and the backside no look from Sheehan gets it done. Pacers go up 9-3.
Wow. The Laker defense doing so good to hold them up, and unfortunately the Pacers just able to take advantage of that broken play.
Wow, going away from it. Get out of here. I mean, great feed from Williams on the crease to the cutter. Little overcommitted, got a little bit too far in front. Whoop.
Wow.
Just wrap around.
I didn't even see the behind the back from up here. That's
wow.
What a shot.
Dirty. Just dirty. So under 45 to go here in the second. Pacers suddenly on top by 6, 9-3 advantage here over Lake Oswego. Now at this point, I think they're going to kill a bit, maybe work for a shot under the 10 mark.
Yeah, I don't see
unless they get a slide like that. Oh, boy. Slide was late from Lake Oswego. Godfrey had a look, and then he dropped it.
And thank God Bond was there, just barely getting a hold of that one. But Bond comes up with a big save to keep the Lakers within 6 here towards the end of the half.
Trying to bring it across. Brooks Dennett all over him, just giving him all sorts of fits. Coming back. McGuire's going to try to dump it backside. Oh. Kamalian gets one. Are you kidding me? With .1 on the clock. What?
Wow.
What?
When do you ever see that?
What? We thought the Daly's goal to go in overtime was short time. .1. Cambia. What? Okay. My goodness. All right. McGuire. There's like 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean,
And
what?
Kamalian has been all over the place here for the Lakers in the first half. I think he's got a hat trick at this point.
He's definitely got the hat trick. Horn sounds, end of the first half. 9-4, Pacers on top of Lake Oswego. But, okay, let's take a peek at this one more time. You got about 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second into Kamalian, dumps it off. Unbelievable. Kamalian sneaking another one in there, making it a 5-goal game to go into halftime. All right, we got a little bit of fun here at the half for you. The biggest littles you've ever seen, the 3-4 Lake Oswego Youth Lacrosse Squad coming out here tonight. Going to get to play an entire quarter at halftime. Very excited about this one. We don't have jersey numbers for everybody, so we don't have names for everybody in real time, but we're going to do our best to call this. These guys, they came to play. See how hyped they were at the half over there? They're just getting all sorts of jacked up, getting ready for this one.
This is going to be a fun one. I've been excited for this all night.
So 3-4 Youth Lacrosse. Remember, in Lake Oswego, the LO teams are blended between the two sides. So you got Lake Oswego players, you got LakeRidge side players. So what do we got? Westridge Elementary, River Grove, well, not Palisades anymore because that's closed. You got Forest Hills on the north side. You got Lake Grove, Oak Creek. Old school, back in the day, you would have had Uplands. Who else we got on the south side over there? I'm forgetting somebody. Westridge, River Grove.
Hallinan.
Hallinan, thank you, Hallinan. I knew I was forgetting one of them. So here we go with the face-off at midfield. Getting that foot down, getting anchored. On the white squad tonight. Blue team, good body position. And a win for the blue. Blue in transition. Going the right direction. You always like to see that.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, tough
pass behind.
there.
Keep's got the chase. That's going to go to the big man there.
Oh, look at him go.
Keep looking to go across. Gets a feed up to the midfield line. It's a scrum for the ball. Working it, trying to get on top. Oh, they got men on the backside, wide open on the wing with the rollback pass shot. Big stop from the blue Keep. Are you kidding me? He absolutely shut that down. That had no business getting stopped, and he did it anyways.
Oh, and look at him directing traffic now too.
Blue going the other direction. Big pressure coming up on the forecheck. Long pass all the way down, and another hustle play from the white goalie.
Love to see the keepers out of cage like this.
Big clearing pass right down the midfield line. It's going to be a scrum again in the middle. Great cradle from number 3 there. Good stick lift. You got to like that. Sticks on hands even at this level. Super important. Transition goal now, opportunity looking and going. Oh, what a huge shutdown from the Keep. 2 big shots, 2 big stops, 1-to-1 saves, both sides. They are getting after it.
And the keeper just swatted that one like a bug.
So follow up on the shot. Good hustle from the blue team. They're going to maintain possession behind the goal. Nice pass to his buddy. Coming back across GLE, looking for it. He's a righty. Is he going to go left? No, he's going to go backhand right.
A little twister shot. Love it.
Good check there from number 22. Big pressure, ball on the ground. Those are the kind of turnover opportunities you want to give yourself. Nice stick lift, stick head on the hands. Shot. Another save from the Keep. Now heading the other direction. He's got afterburners coming this way. Coming across with the cutback and the goal for the white team. They go up 1-0 here.
Big shot from the white team there. Finds the 5-hole on the blue goalie. And what a great, great finish there. Love to see the effort.
All right, we got some roster names here at least. We don't have numbers for anybody because they're all swapping jerseys to make sure everybody had some. We'll read those off here in just a second. Face off here at midfield. Getting ready to get some. Good clamp from the white. Blue going for the body. Trying to work it out. White comes away with it, coming to the near side. Right at Cage, got a good look at the wing. Oh, and the pass just a little bit off the mark. That's going to go blue direction. Good hustle there from number 65, running for it.
Oh, and a quick restart there.
That was a really quick restart. Blue wasn't even ready for it. White in position to take advantage. They've got the ball back. What a juke. Going behind GLE, coming across, looking at it, puts it in on the bounce shot. That's back-to-back goals for the White team.
And breaking ankles out there, number 65, putting on the shakes.
Is his name Ricky Bobby?
May as well be.
On the face-off, White coming across with it. And that one's going to dribble. Good body position there. Good hold from Blue. Long, long pass back. White, oh, not quite able to look that one all the way into the stick. Blue forcing the turnover. White gets it back immediately, though. Shot on goal. Inside right. White with another score.
Look at that. Another goal from White. They're just really catching fire here.
Face off up front. White and Blue have been going at it. It's our halftime entertainment here tonight. These guys, it's going to be pretty soon. We're going to be calling them on the high school games, Matt. I remember when you were on this field and I was coaching.
Yeah.
Makes me feel extremely old right now.
Yeah,
Blue with a turnover going the other direction. He's got a look on the cage. Nice pass to the backside. Bleeds out just a little bit, and there's a fight for it. Keep is out of the crease. Blue had an opportunity there. Couldn't quite get over.
Oh, and you can hear him talking out
good
there.
Good stick lift. Yeah, you got the great communication coming from the field.
Oh, and the Blue defense is just a swarm right now.
Smothering. Sticks in the lanes. I tell the young guys, well, I guess there's first and second graders out there that might be watching because these are the young guys. You want to keep those sticks in the lanes, create opportunities for yourself, and the Blue team did just that right there. Transition going the other direction, cuts across, bounce pass, and it gives a shot. He gets it in. Blue makes it a 2-goal game, 3-1.
Wow.
These faceoffs are coming so fast, I can't do anything about it. White roster in goal, Owen LaVecchia, Brady Bourne, Davis Olson, Jack Briggs, Jack Gelfand, Kevin Surrey, Lincoln Wagner, Rowan Kemble, Ryan Holloway, Ryan Chakra, Sam Myers, Bodie Trangsrud, Jack Lasis, Liam Williams, Oliver Weinert, and Holden Werner on the White squad. We'll get the Blue roster here in just a second. Big clearing pass from White coming all the way back. In transition this direction now. White with a shot. That one goes out wide. Nice work from the keep. Punching it out.
Textbook defense there from the Blue team as well. Getting a nice bump on the midi.
They're going to say White beat him too, and I'm not sure I agree with that call. Officials not sure what they were looking at. I think Blue had it. Going the other direction now. Long outlet pass goes all the way to the far side. Blue now trying for it. Blows a tire. Loses his footing. It's going to be White ball on the out of bounds. Got about 4 minutes left here in this one. 3-1. White in the lead. Nice ride on the sideline. Are they going to give it to him? No, we're going to try it again. Going for that ride again. Trying to work him out. Can't quite get it. Staying strong on the side. Good closing defense from Blue. Man, their goalie was in trouble. He's trying for the clamp, trying to stay inside the crease.
Ooh, what a save.
Oh, he is a wall in there. Number 57 for Blue. His squad.
And we got a
trying
ball.
to mount a big comeback here. Down 2 goals, 3-1. White looking to split the defenders. Oh, good lift from White, but Blue able to maintain possession. Keeping the offensive zone, working it towards the other direction. Nice cutback. Everybody's right-handed.
Ooh,
another good
scrum
fight.
here.
Yeah, big
This is
scrum.
essential to 3-4 lacrosse. Who's going to win that scrum?
Whoever's got their knuckles the dirtiest got to get low and get down. And Blue comes away with it. Shot on goal goes a little bit wide.
Oh, and I love the hustle. From
Hustle.
the goalie.
Hustle points
Wants
to the
that
white
ball.
goalie. He has gotten multiple. Now transition going the other way. Blue is a little bit strung out, but white, oh, they're able to keep it in. Nice work there on the sideline. Good push. Pass back on the crease.
What a pass.
He's got to look at it. Shot deflected. Drops underneath. Blue with it. Cradling is optional at 3-4. There we go with a nice transition up front. Blue going to work the other direction now. Got a step on his man. On the backside, wide open. Good pass. Got to bring it back across GLE. Looking for it. Looking for it. Oh, good defense by White. Good recovery. Backside open. Stutter step shot. Bounce pass. No.
What a dirty move there from number 12 on the blue team. Just totally shakes his man and gets a good look at the goal.
Big scrum again on the ball. Low man wins. Looking like Blue. I'll tell you, they might not be in the lead right now, the blue team, but the blue team is definitely winning with the Laxbro hair. They have spectacular flow on that blue team. Look at that mane from number 9 and number 7. Absolutely brilliant hair play from the blue team. Transition goal opportunity now. Coming the other direction. Looking at it, going at it. Big stop by the keep. Punches it back out. Blue now is going to go the other direction.
Oh, yeah, I think the lettuce had something to do with that one there. All the hair on the blue team, keeping that ball out of the cage.
Trying to keep it out of the lights, losing a little bit of track of it on the pass there. Coming out with it, though. Blue somehow, some way, trying to create a comeback, trailing by 2 goals. Short time left. Pass on the crease gets deflected, still up for grabs. Pass back to the far side. White with the steal, heading the other direction. Blue looking to close off the angle. Shot on goal, wheels it out. Nice stop by the keep. He's going to collect his own deflected shot, and he's going to walk it up like the big guys do. Big clear going downfield.
Oh, he takes a shot.
Shot on goal.
Wow.
No one was paying attention. Oh, man. Almost got away with one there. Goalie versus goalie. No respect. Shot on cage. Oh, did that go in?
It did.
Oh, in and out. That was a great shot. Almost got the save. White team with it. On the roster for the blue side, in goal, looks like Avik Hardy and then Brock Durrett. Charlie McAuliffe, Dax Hunley, Evan Coper, Gregory Wall, Liam Rarick, Luke Deaver, Mason Shenek, Nolan Shambaugh, Winston Matichek, Austin Denos, Nick Durbin, Ben Tideman, Tyler Schaff, Adrian Ludwig, and Mason Holomon. And that's going to do it. The squads are done. White team coming away victorious in a close one. The halftime spectacular 3-4 matchup. Cambia replay of the game. Mr. Shake and Bake himself. Coming back with it. Look at the jukes, the cross, across the crease, and the bounce shot. Getting it done for the white team. Ryan Shawcross with the crisscross. All right, ladies and gentlemen, halftime. 2:40 on the books here. We're going to take a break, reset, and reload a couple things. Invite you to do the same at home. Second half action coming to you live from Lake Oswego High School in no time flat, so don't go anywhere. And welcome back. Second half action getting set to get underway here live from Lake Oswego High School. Face-off. They are wasting no time on these, Matt. Erickson with another face-off win. And then Lakers stealing it right back.
Kesey is just all over the field.
Man, that kid, I'll tell you what. It's a shame that we don't have Ethan out there tonight, because with Ethan and Kesey both on the field, you got the two best long poles in the state, and that is a heck of a debate amongst the lacrosse nerds like us.
It definitely is, and Kesey's been showing out tonight.
Yeah, he's looking to make a statement, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Little guy's got too excited on the sideline over there with the track. Little pause in the play, official timeout, because the 3-4s, they're still hyped up, man. I can't say I blame them. They want to be on the field right now. Like, let them play.
In a couple years, they will be.
All right, so whistle stoppage to get the littles off. We got some stats here coming up in just a second that will highlight some of the first half story. Set to bring it in here after the play. Preston Stewart. What do you got there for? They're still directing traffic. So we got some pretty big time goal scorers there from the Pacers. Looks like Ethan Bernhardt with 4, Gavin Sheehan with a hat trick, Tyler Williams with a deuce, Kamalian with a hat trick of his own for the Lakers in the first half. Coming out of the timeout, I'll tell you, that was a pretty aggressive move, aggressive shot, deflected and stolen. Going the other direction is Dromgoole. Dromgoole looking to get it.
And Macy, he almost finds Phillips in the center of the field there. The Laker attackman, though, looking to ride hard. And a flag down. That's going to be a slashing penalty on the Lakers. So upcoming penalty for the Lakers. Pacers with the opportunity for a free shot.
So Pacers are going to load it up. Good check there from Jordan. Jordan pushing, putting pressure. Like Oswego going to look to get this ball down. Oh, man, Brooks almost had that.
Very, very close.
Good decision setting back down, though, because Matthew Wright, so dangerous. You get out of position on him, topside hip, and he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Wright is so quick. Looney on Williams. Williams trying to feed the wing with Wilson Godfrey, and that one just going to bleed out.
And a little shift change here. The Lakers get their man down D on the field.
So Lake Oswego trailing by 5.
Yeah, last time out, Lakers man down D was unable to kind of maintain their shape and function there. So they're going to look to be a little bit more disciplined on this possession.
Gavin Sheehan reeling it all the way around. Coming back up top to Wright. Wright near side to Tyler Williams. Williams, a couple of those big rocket shots in the first, kind of set the tone for the Pacers early. Sheehan back around up top.
Really
Pacers, just kind of rolling around the horn here, compressing a little bit. Not in a big hurry to take a shot.
Yeah, Laker defenders though are just following these Pacer attackmen way too far outside the cage. Ooh,
big shot goes off the upright and rockets into the atmosphere. See, it's a good thing they moved the kids off the track there, Matt. That would have been a ball in a little guy's face.
That's very true. That is a good call.
And knowing most of the 3-4s that I know, they probably wouldn't have been paying attention to that coming right at them.
Probably not.
Unless it was the shiniest object on the field. Shot coming big time, rocket shot. And I'll tell you what, Bondo had that one figured out all the way. Big time stop from Bond. Just what Lake Oswego needed. Not quite what they needed there. Great save by Mason Fish on that pass. It was big time stretched out.
And the Laker attackmen have been the offense tonight. Let's see if the middies can get involved here. Nolan Rabb always looking to facilitate. And Cole Daly, he's got some crazy spin moves he can always throw on guys. So
he's so quick getting his hips dropped and shifting over. I mean, you can have wonderful feet on the defensive side. Cole's faster.
Mm-hmm.
It's something else. Rabb with a look decides to roll around one more time. McGuire now with a short stick, and that's not the shift that they were looking for. There goes that double team again. But opens up a shot for Cole. Cole goes right at Nias. Nias able to stop and head in the other direction now. In transition, Bernhardt, feet on the wing.
Ooh.
Pacers had 3 guys behind the Laker defense. Maybe one more pass there.
Yeah, interesting to go for the give and go there. Probably should have just kind of done a traditional fast break and gone to the open man downfield.
Pacers content to be a little bit patient here. Feel it out. Scotty Weiss, again, all over the Pacer D. Scotty maybe getting their heads a little bit.
Yeah. Scotty's always a little feisty out there.
Yes, he is.
Throwing those checks nice and hard at the hands. Those hurt. I
don't
always
care
hated
who
that.
you are. Scotty's a animal. Tyler with the feet on the crease, and dink and dunk from Gavin Sheehan puts it in. Pacers hit the double digits first, 10-4 over Lake Oswego.
Incredible patience there from Sheehan to hit that fake. He was falling almost into the crease. That is a top-level goal there. Making the goalie miss, making him think twice, and putting it away.
Bring that replay up here in just 1 second. They're right on it with the face-off. 10-4, Lake Oswego trailing Lakeridge. Erickson, telling you, he's doing his job up front, that's for sure.
He is. He is. He has been playing very well at the face-off X tonight.
Pacers a little bit trouble with the clear here. That LO attack, so good on the ride. At least giving Lakers something to think about here as they bring it into the offensive zone. Calvin Macy D'ing up on Brooks Dennett. Now Dromgoole is going to go head-to-head with Sheehan. Sheehan coming across GLE. Dromgoole with a big lift. Gets topside. Oh, Sheehan had the hips, and he blew a tire. Had what he was looking for. Feed to the near side goes to Dennett. Brooks with a step back. Oh, and Macy and it looked like Looney had a little miscommunication there, ran into each other.
Oof.
Almost a self-screen.
Lakers lucky to get away without a goal on that possession.
Talking about getting away, Calvin Macy ripping the other way. Oh, man, I'll tell you, that was a good look from Calvin, just a little bit short on the bounce. Nias with the stop and the clear to Dennett. Dennett, feed and rip low high, goes way high. That one's, I think, in the baseball field. It's gone. Matthew Wright going to bring it in here on Brooks.
Bond has been huge so far in the second half, coming up with a bunch of saves. Really a brick wall and goal.
You know, and this could be the trigger that gets them going for the playoffs. Ever since that Westland game, there was something different about him at the beginning of that Westland game, which they ended up winning in overtime. Obviously, everybody was watching that one. But Bondo's just had a little bit different edge to him from the start of that game, and it has carried over last game, this game. I mean, it's 11-4 now on that shot, but I mean, Bondo's just I kind of like Angry Bond.
Yeah.
I got to be honest.
Yeah, a little bit more confidence in there, I think, and he's just been looking a lot sharper on his clears as well. So, yeah, great game so far from Bond, and it has been a shift since that Westland game for sure. You can just see it in his demeanor out there.
Can be replay here. 2 goals ago now. Tyler Williams gets the shimmy shake on Daly, and here comes the step. Nice feed. Triple quad deke. I mean, that was a quad deke. Give me a break. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and goes back shell.
Yep.
I mean, that's just crazy stick skills from Gavin Sheehan right there.
It really is. That's something you'd see in a college game. I mean, great patience from him and just body control as well.
Ooh, Scotty's down for a second. He's going to get up gingerly. Pacers or Lakers fans looking for a foul. Nothing they could do there on transition there. Matthew Wright putting it away underneath. So Lakers now 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, that's a tough one there with Scotty down. Just Lakers a man down on that possession.
So 12-4 here with 5:14 to go in the third. Are they going to say that Cooper went early?
Yeah.
So Kesey trying to get sneaky in there.
Well, the Lakers have been extremely quiet on offense since that first quarter. So, I mean, the that zone defense is just so hard to read. It's so unorthodox, really, and they're so good at it, too. The way they shift and move everything,
And as soon as they adjust to you, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Because that takes a minute. You know, sometimes that's the one thing with the zone. It can take a minute or two. And then if you can't really, really decode it, it's over. And the Pacers do it better than everybody else in the state. I mean, Jesuit runs zone, but honestly, the Lakers defense runs it better.
Definitely. I mean, that's their main set there.
Big steal on an errant long pass. Lakers in business on the offensive side. Rab got Cooper all over him. For those that haven't watched many Pacer games but have been watching the LO games, you're maybe not new or new to the Lakers side. Cooper Kesey is a redheaded version of Ethan Hecht. Those two play darn near identical. Crazy lacrosse IQ. Both of them absolute tone setters and game changers for their squads. Fish likes the matchup he's got there against Carpenter. Fish goes across. Drop comes quick from Glover. Feed to the near side of Thomas Anderson. Thomas, little shimmy, little shake.
Yeah, and you can just see the Laker middies. Their eyes aren't in the right spot with this zone defense. The slides aren't coming from the normal places they're used to, and they're just not looking at the right guys when they need to be.
Jordan taking a shot in the face mask.
Oh. What's the call there?
It's been a little bit sketchy here for a couple minutes with a couple things here. Can be replay here on 2 goals ago from Lakers. Just that reverse rollback is going to get you every time. Waiting to see what the call is.
It's a push with possession, but I'm not sure why they called the play dead. Or a hold.
Going to see if we can clear any of that up, but not looking super clear other than the fact we had a lot of laundry on the field from the Pacers. We had a shoe missing. We had a glove missing. But, you know, if I'm like Oswego, it's like, well, that's your problem. Give me the ball back.
Right. It's very rare they'll stop the game for a shoe or a glove.
Big wind-up. Huge shot from Gunner. Nias locks it down. Give Nias enough time to kind of time that, and he is going to shut that down 98% of the time. Great transition defense from Nolan Rabb at the midline. Fight on the field. Alex Kamalian sneaking away with it. Kamalian on Glover.
And they need a touch.
And that's
still.
a stick in the face. I think we're going to get on the Pacers. So another flag down. Lakers getting a little loose with the hands and the sticks here. Rab up top, back to even, but flag down, delayed penalty on Lakeridge. Gavin going on. Kesey, screen across.
And yet again,
Are they calling him on a moving pick?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Very unusual, to say the least.
I'm not really sure how they blow this dead. We're going to go to the Canby replay here. Watch on the backside. Alex just stands right there. Boom. It just gets wiped out by Kesey.
Yeah,
and they blow the play dead. I don't understand that at all.
No. I don't see anything there.
Well, and then the penalties assessed to the Lakeridge. So why are we stopping the action? I don't know. We need a lacrosse PhD apparently to help us out. Either way, Lakers man up. Pacers man down defense. So aggressive. Transition and run to the other side. Wilson Godfrey got to look at the cage. Gunnar Olsen going right at Wilson. Wilson is going to roll it out, and he's going to bleed a considerable amount of this penalty out behind the cage. Brooks Olsen, can't say enough good things about that sophomore long pull. Good things in store for the future for the Lakers, too, with him just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's been playing great tonight, going up against number 6, Matthew Wright, quite a bit. And Wright is very quick from behind the cage. So great job from Brooks to really hold him down. I haven't said his name too much tonight, which is in a way good for defense, you know.
Absolutely.
You don't want to be the guy we're talking about. So great effort out there from Brooks Olsen, really stepping up.
Brooks has had a heck of a run here the last few games. You know, another guy too that came up big in that Westland game. So
yeah.
that if Lakers are going to make a deep run in the playoffs, I got a feeling that, you know, games like this, you can get rid of them real quick. But that Westland game was something else, and a lot of these guys have stepped up big time.
Always good to see the young guys stepping up at the end of the season.
Looney now going the other direction. Pacer closing defense super quick. Good dump off, and Gunnar finding an extra gear, doing his best Calvin Macy impersonation there, turning on the Jets. Short time here in the third. Lakeridge, comfortable lead at halftime, but kind of blew it open here in the third. Up 12-4 now with 15 seconds to go. Lake Oswego going to look to get one late. Rollback from Gavin. Gavin goes off the post. Short time going on. Whoa, that is a legit shot attempt and a legit save. He let that go from about the 36-yard line, and Bondo had to actually really work to stop that one. That was something else. End of 3. Lakers on top, 12-4 over the Lakers. Big thanks to our title sponsor here bringing us out tonight. Good friends right down the road at 310 North State Street, Suite 112. Grapevine, the art of style. They're the premier retailer bringing comfort and style together in one place and make every effort to provide a fashionable, friendly, and fun place to shop with an inventory refreshed almost daily. You can check them out at grapevinefashion.com or by calling 503-635-6009. Big thanks to Grapevine. We also want to thank our friends at Quest Investment Management Group, headquartered right here in Lake Oswego, Oregon. They've been managing institutional assets for over 35 years, and they're 100% employee-owned and managed. What that means for you is their ownership structure and culture ensures that their interests are absolutely aligned with theirs of their clients because they are local and they know exactly what you need. The core of the team's been together since 1990, which is before everybody in this booth other than me was born. Big thanks to Quest. We also want to thank our friends up north at Dick's Drive-In. After 64 years, they're still serving up the best food, the best price in the shortest time possible, which is the formula for success that has kept Dick's in the hearts and minds of the folks in Seattle and everybody visiting Seattle for many decades, and of course will be doing so for many decades to come. Big thanks to Dick's. Also want to thank our friends at Olsen Pediatrics, the pediatric practice located in Lake Oswego, founded by Dr. Donald Palmer in 1979. Their warm, caring atmosphere and approach to medicine ensures that they will spend the time that you need to make sure that they hear everything and understand everything that you need for your family and offering evidence-based health care to you and your children. You can check them out at olsenpediatrics.com or call them at 503-635-3743. Big thanks to Olsen Pediatrics. See if we can get in one more here. Pittman and Brooks, a different kind of CPA firm. When that typical firm has just completed last year's tax returns, yep, Pittman and Brooks, they're already on to this year. They want to keep your business looking forward because that's where growth happens, looking forward and moving forward, not in the rearview mirror. If you want, you can check them out at pittmanandbrooks.com or call them at 503-684-9233. Big thanks to Pittman and Brooks. Face-off here to open the second half. Haven't seen Ty Cowie up there much since that first.
Yeah, interesting.
Hoping that everything's fine with Mr. Cowie, number 29 for the Pacers. Stepping across, shot going errant and wide. Jack Gale's back there with the easy chase. We get another conversation on the sideline. Can't quite see it from where we are on the booth, but I think we got a few volunteer color commentators. Maybe letting the Zebras know how they feel about some of the calls or lack thereof here tonight. Tyler Williams coming in from the wing on the feed from Jack. Williams got Looney on him, a little one-to-one battle. These two have been going at it tonight. Williams, I'd say getting the better of it, but not by much. He feeds it far side to Stewart. Stewart dumps it off underneath. Coming across GLE. Another shot goes high and wide. You'd almost say some of these shots are coming out of frustration, but the Pacers are up by 8.
Yeah, an interesting choice to let that one go there, but they're just breaking down that Laker defense, really. If you're just going to miss the cage and have the backup, there's really nothing wrong with it. So.
Yep. Wilson Godfrey now has Dromgoole on him from behind the crease, and wheeling around to come give him a hand is Mr. Gales, number 33. Gale setting up on Calvin Macy. I tell you, that's a tall task right there. Gale's got some moves. Macy, big and strong, playing great two-way midi tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Dodge coming up top from Stewart. Good defense from Scotty. Good to see Scotty back out there, moving like everything feels okay. He got jammed up pretty hard on that faceoff in the third quarter. Glad to see Scotty is A-okay. Playoffs start next week, next Tuesday, as a matter of fact. Don't know the matchups yet, but both these squads will be looking for big-time first-round wins. Ball on the ground, stretch pass a little bit wide. Jordan Phillips now D'ing up Bernhardt, and Bernhardt with the pass back. Phillips able to get the body in the lane.
Can't leave Williams open like that, though.
Williams, I'll tell you, when you kind of get that timing down, that crow hop gives him a good rip, but it also gives everybody a lot of time to kind of time the shot.
Yeah,
I feel like Bond kind of figured that out.
I've always been partial to the crow hop, but it is a little bit slower than just the step down for sure. So if you're going to do it, you need time and space like he had there. But I've always been partial to the crow hop. That's my technique.
You and Scal like those big howitzer rifles. Oh man, there's no laser radar out here tonight. But yeah, no, I think Bondo's got a good piece of timing because Williams had those 2 early goals, and then Bond's done a good job of deflecting since then. With the stop coming up the other direction now, that front ride from the Pacers, tough pass back. Bondo and the Lakers are going to have to work on this now. They are way behind the clock. Going quick. There we go. Rab's going to need to get a touch, and he does. Rab to Kamalian. Kamalian with a hat trick already here tonight.
Yeah.
Dumps it off far side, thinks better of it. That Pacer defense able to recover so quickly.
Well, I really like the ball movement on the clear there. I would like to see that a little bit more on offense from the Lakers, getting that ball in and out of the stick very quickly.
Rab getting double teamed up top. Able to get it off to McGuire. McGuire got hot early. Haven't seen a whole lot from him or that guy right there, Calvin Macy. Either nice backup from Lakers. Oh, and the pass just a little bit short.
Yeah, so something I noticed on that possession from the Lakers there is 1 pass and a dodge. That's something you won't see from the Pacers. They're going to get at least 2 passes before they dodge because it just leaves you with so much more space and makes the defense move just that much more, and it gives you way more looks. So something the Lakers definitely need to work on.
Yard sale by Looney. Able to clear the stick of Preston Stewart. Stewart getting a little lackadaisical there maybe on the offensive side. Looney, he's still playing hard with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, trailing by 8.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what happened there. It's like
Preston just kind of took his focus off there for a second. I don't think he realized Looney was coming in with the tomahawk. Mason Fish ripping it out. Henniger trying to get on him. JD unable to close it, though. Like Oswego now looking to set up a little bit of a dodge from Weishottle there on the wing. Travis. You can just hear that communication from the Pacer defense. It is constant chatter there from Lakeridge. Another feed up top, taking eyes off the ball, able to keep it on that side. Thomas Anderson lost track of it for a second now. Tommy going on Brooks. That's like 4 falls in that exact same area tonight, both teams. And I'm not joking about that. We've had like 4 or 5 falls in that same spot, and I honestly feel like there might be something funky with the turf. Gavin ate it over there. A couple of the Pacers ate it over there in the first half.
Interesting. I did not notice that, but hey, you never know. Could always be something going on over there with the turf. Maybe a little oil slick.
A little oil slick, a little turf bubble coming up maybe. I mean, it's not outside the scope of reason, considering the amount of rain we've had the last few weeks, and then the sun, it kind of does some funky things. Lakers with a man up. 7 minutes to go here. Working it, McGuire wheels and deals and puts one in on Nias.
And that is the look the Lakers wanted. What a shot from McGuire. He has so much power. My gosh.
It's kind of overlooked from Gavin, but Gavin's got an absolute cannon.
Oh, yeah.
So McGuire here on the Cambia replay, plenty of space. Rip, and just smokes Nias with mile-per-hour heat.
I wish we had a radar gun out there. Get some speeds on those shots. Be interesting to see what.
Sounds like a ready-go request for next season. Kesey on the face-off. Erickson gets the kick. Ball on the ground. Erickson coming up with it, and then Lakeridge.
Shot.
Yeah, that was a little bit tall. Godfrey able to pull that out. Brooks Dennett with the tall catch. Kesey on the face-off. An interesting little wrinkle there. It's 2 in a row now.
Yeah, the Lakers like to do that with Hecht, though, as well. You know, they'll throw him in there.
Change up, trying to throw off your rhythm up front, especially if you're losing the majority of those, which Sean has been winning the majority of those. So, shot coming, easy stop by Bondo. Barnett says, no, sir. 007 snipes that one down. 6 minutes to go here, 12-5 ball game. Lake Oswego not outside the scope of possible. They have actually come back against Lakeridge from deficits like this before.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of don't get the sense of the flow of this one. That one's going to go that way.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that here tonight, but a lot of game to be played.
Kesey with a feed to the wing and coming right down. Oh, man. Tell you what, getting big in the middle is Dromgoole. Brooks able to collect the loose ball off the Dromgoole check.
Dromgoole's put his shoulder down a couple times tonight.
And Evan's a big boy.
Yeah.
I mean, he is no slouch down there. You know, a lot of people kind of mistake the LO defense for being small. They're not. Dromgoole's big. I mean, they don't average for average. They aren't quite as physically big as Wes Lynn, but Dromgoole's a big kid.
He is a big kid. He's a big kid.
Kamalian brings it in. Finds McGuire. McGuire going one-on-one. Him and Weibel. Weibel's wobble, but they don't fall down. Zach has been absolutely outstanding tonight.
Yeah, and that Pacer defense is just so good.
They know the matchups, too. I mean, you can hear him calling off the slide. They don't want to leave Gavin on the backside open. They don't want to leave Jordan open either. Ooh, that was a little bit slow on the slide. Jordan had a shot at it. They know their personnel matchups extremely well.
Yeah.
Kamalian getting absolutely abused by Ben Glover. Couldn't quite see what the call was there, but they're going to keep it with Lake Oswego. Gunnar Olsen, couple shots tonight, no goals. Looking to get his. McGuire goes hard at Nias. Nias stops it with his foot.
Good stop there.
Transition opportunity now for Godfrey. Godfrey streaking across the midfield line, gets a touch in the box, wheels it back to Kesey. They're letting Cooper play some attack side of the field.
That's funny.
Little LSM action there. I mean, you can do that when you're up 12-5, I guess.
Yeah, why not? have some fun, especially in a rivalry game.
Coming across GLE with a shot. That one feigns wide. Easy chase for Gales. Gales now going to bring it in. Finds Walker Godfrey. Walker feeds it back up top to Bernhardt. Bernhardt has got Cole Daly on him.
Ooh.
Blew a tire there, slid out.
Yeah.
Preston Stewart, unfortunately, was already reeling back. Otherwise, he might have gone right at that and been trouble.
That was Macy there, Oliver Macy. Just kind of.
Gales throwing that elbow out. I think Oswego faithful looking for a ward call. Jack likes to put that chicken wing out when he gets into traffic.
Mm-hmm. You got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do.
But a little bit.
The Maui Maine, I mean, it's got all kinds of superpowers, but this time heading the other direction. Cole Daly getting the better of it. Daly screaming down the field. Oh, and a good thought there from Oliver Macy, and Macy got stick checked on the shot. So broken play opportunity breaks the Pacer way. Two-touch pass.
Ooh.
Man, Bond came sliding across. Shot was a little skinny from Henry Ryan.
Yeah, that was a really good look there for the Pacers, unable to capitalize. I'm going to say something about the weather. I think this is the first season in my memory I can think of there hasn't been a scorching hot game by the end of the season. Seriously, I can't remember the last time I went through. I know when I played, every year it always seemed like in May there was always a high 70s, low 80s game. And it's chilly out there right now.
It is a little chilly, but it's nice and clear. Been great weather all day. Good way to finish the season off with a wonderful night here at Lake Oswego High School. Feed back into the middle. Hitting Jackson Darcy. Darcy's got Looney on him. Darcy's giving it a run around. Good step back, gets a hip on Looney. Darcy with the dump off to the wing. Back up top. Dodge setting up for Bernhardt. Bernhardt feeds Darcy inside. Darcy goes low. Man, Darcy pulled that one off of the turf and able to turn his wrist over on a shot for that. That was pretty impressive.
It was a little worm burner there from Darcy, but Bond coming up big just like he has been all night.
Bondo going street sweeper on him, keeping that one outside.
I like it, street sweeper.
Darcy now with a little two-way defense, and Darcy forces a turnover going right back Pacers' way. So the senior created an opportunity. Gales now wheels around. Gales drops to a knee. Spins it wide. Getting a little loose here.
Mm-hmm.
Got a minute 23. Bondo chasing that one down.
Yeah, just like the last game between these two, I don't expect anybody to take their foot off the gas pedal here at the end.
No, you got 75 seconds left. There's not a chance the shots are going to get pulled unless there's maybe about 10 seconds left. Hot to trot is Nolan Rabb going to the other side. Rabb going Rabbit. Takes a huge shot. Kind of thought we might have seen a push there, but.
Yeah. There's a minute left. Refs are just letting that one slide, unfortunately.
So Wabel coming up with it. Wabel back to his buddy Nias. Nias to Wabel. Streaking across, trying to get a touch. They're going to need to get it in. It's going to be close here. Oh, Scotty Weiss. Get out. Oh, and Scotty takes a shot. Official keeping his flag in the pocket, drawing the ire of the crowd. Boy.
What's the call there?
I think that the crowd is looking for where's the call there.
Yeah, that's a little bit too big of a hit for 35 seconds here to go in the game.
You got a little bit of big little scenario going in there. Is that Scotty's always going to be the the shorter guy in that scenario.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. We'll bring that up here.
Maybe we'll put his head down, I believe. A little bit too much for 35 seconds to go.
Yeah. And Looney forced the turnover. Not super happy about the way that went for his buddy Scotty, so Looney pulls one out. Heading the other direction, Oliver Macy. Macy with a big pass to the wing. I think Fish stole that from McGuire. McGuire going on cage, goes right at Nias. Nias stones it. Nias coming out. I'm really not quite certain what's going on over there.
Yeah, there was this crease violation there, and then the Lakers got the ball. So
Yeah, so
yeah.
McGuire on the backside going to Kamalian. Kamalian feeds it up top. Shot by Jordan. Couldn't quite put it in. Nias with a stop, clear up to the middle. And Wilson Godfrey rips one on cage. That one won't go forgotten.
No.
Oh, okay, that's going to do it. This one in the books. Lakers taking home the victory and the season series, winning it 12-5 over Lake Oswego here tonight at Laker Stadium. Big thanks to all of our sponsors here tonight. We didn't get a lot. I mean, there was so much action on the field. Didn't get a chance to thank everybody, so I want to run through. Thank our friends at Grapevine, the Art of Style title sponsor here tonight. Big thanks to them for all their help, as well as our friends at Quest Investment Management Group, the Quest Investment Group here in Lake Oswego. Check them out for any of your investment management needs, as well as Dick's Drive-In up there in Seattle. We all know everybody in the lacrosse community is making all kinds of trips up to Seattle for tournaments and club games. Check out Dick's Drive-In before you leave town next time. Also, big thanks to Olson Pediatrics here in the Lake Oswego community, as well as our friends Pittman and Brooks, the certified public accountants that make no attempt at being average. They are above average or nothing else. Big thanks, Pittman and Brooks. As well as our friends at the Untattoo Parlor. We got some drama on the field here. We're going to keep you with it. But big thanks to the Untattoo Parlor, folks, for undoing all of the mistakes that we may or may not have made with a permanent reminder down in Tijuana. Thanks to Untattoo Parlor. As well as Aesthetic Dentistry of Lake Oswego. Big thanks to Aesthetic Dentistry and all of their help bringing us out here tonight. And, of course, I cannot wait for Friday because that's our night. Momo Sushi and Grill. Jacob's going for the yakisoba. Gabby's going to be getting the ramen. I'm going to be getting all sorts of weird sushi, anything and everything that comes out of the ocean that they can put on. It's super fresh. They are absolutely authentic Japanese-style sushi. It is spectacular down there at Momo. So we got a flag at midfield. Not sure if we're going to get much out of that or if we're going to see anything from this, but you do need to be somewhat conscientious of what's happening because you got playoffs on Tuesday, and if you got any ejections or personal foul conduct penalties here, that could we'll stick tight here for just a second. But while we do that, face-off game, 12 face-offs to the Lakeridge and 7 to Lake Oswego, so pretty good ratio there for LO tonight. Shots on goal for the Pacers, 40 shots on goal to 24 to Lake Oswego. Explains a lot, but a 12-5 score, that's a tight one here. Great job by Bondo facing 40 shots tonight, and as well as Nias. I mean, Nias had 24 shots on goal, only gave up 5, and they were extremely good saves from both those guys. Leading goal scorer for the Lakers, Alex Kamalian with the hat trick. McGuire coming up with a double of his own. And on the Pacer side, dual 4-goal scorers. Gavin Sheehan with 4, Ethan Bernhardt with 4, Tyler Williams with a pair early on, Wilson Godfrey got 1, and Matthew Wright with another. So we're hanging tight here for just a second to see what is going on the sideline for those that are still tuned in and might be curious. Either way, we'll be coming to you live with face-off from the first round of the playoffs. Lake Oswego will be hosting the first-round game. Not really sure who. Looked like it might have matched up against Liberty, possibly, as a 4 seed.
Okay.
So somewhere in that neighborhood. Got to wait for the games to finish out here tonight and all that RPI stuff and the rankings and jazz to come through. Well, they've picked up the flag, and the scores table's starting to break down. So I think we're going to have a all right, everybody go home and be nice to each other this week, and we'll let it go this time.
Yep.
So that's going to do it. Final from the field here. Lakeridge going home victorious, 12-5 on top of Lake Oswego. Big thanks to Kellen Snyder and Hunter Paulson down there on the sideline cams. Kai, our guy Tinker, up top on the main cam. Jacob Brumfield rocking all the graphics and stats here tonight. And, of course, Matty Iceman Phillips, best color commentator in the business.
Always great to be here.
Way to go, Matt. You're officially hired, which I know is very tough for Lake Oswego to fill your spot on the PA, but I think we're putting you to best use here on the broadcast.
I appreciate it.
Glad to have you here to close out the season. Can't wait to run playoffs with you. That's going to do it here from Lake Oswego here tonight, folks. Have a great evening and a great weekend. We will see you Tuesday night from Lake Oswego with round 1 playoff action. Be safe. Have a good week, everybody.